back to Angel's Light Tarot. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly general message for October the 11th through October the 17th. And without further ado, we're going to get right into the lover bonus for those of you who are in a beautiful, beautiful romantic bond. All right, romantic bond. Yes. Angels, what are the messages for you too, lovebirds? We have maturity and four-leaf clover. You have found a four-leaf clover. Unlucky times will soon be over. This relationship is kind of going through its little bit of growing pains this week, but it's just a week. It's 7 little days. You're going to make it through. Both of you are going to make it through together intact. Okay? All right. So let's move on to singles looking for love. Angels, positive energy for Leos looking for love this week. What are the messages for single Leos? We have silver waterfall and rose quartz crystal, soothing and warm like love that flows. Once under your pillow, your magic grows. You are really, Leo, singles, you are really in your feelings this week about love. It's all about love. You think about love, you breathe about love, you wake up about love. You're in your feelings, okay? So now, with the rose quartz crystal, it is time for you to manifest those things that you require in love, not just love. Sometimes we just want to be in a relationship, or sometimes we want love so much that we are willing to settle. But no, this is a healing time for you. Yes, you want love, but it's also to get in order all the things that you require from love. To you, not a person, but from love. What do you want from love? How do you want to feel when you are in a love relationship? All of those things do you want to feel loved? Do you want to feel adored? Do you want to feel like they're always going to be there for you? Those things seem, of course you want those things. Everyone wants those things. But a lot of people, because they're so in their emotions about love, they don't see the red signs in the beginning because it's all about the love. But when love gets real, when life gets real, so that's why we want the rose quartz crystal. We want a love. I want you to this week manifest that love beyond that love this week. Not just the emotion, not just the physical part, but that feeling, the feeling of what, like you crave that feeling of love. And I want this love to last. I don't want it to be just lasting a week or a month or a year. I want that long lasting love. So yes, write it down, meditate on it. Yes. And I feel like it's time to manifest that true love that you want this week. So almost like get out of your feelings and get into your head. Okay. All right. When it comes to love. Now let's move on to the general message for Leos. Yes, angels. High vibrations for Leos for August. Why did I say August? Someone's dealing with a Virgo. Yes. Angels, high vibrations for lovely Leo for 7 little days. All right, angels, what are the messages for Leo this week? Thank you and thank you. Moving on to, yes, my mama's deck. And we're going to add 2 from my mama's deck this week. Yes, angels, high vibrations for lovely, powerful Leo. And moving on to topping it off with the Dragon's deck. And remember, the Dragon's deck is always read right side up to get out all the positive energy that we can. And we're going to add 1 from the Buddha deck. Yes, angels, high vibrations. What are the messages, spiritual messages? Faith. Have faith. Singles, yes. Lovebirds, have faith this week. And we're going to get into your message and see what else there's that needs faith to move forward. Okay. All right. So let's take a peek at your major theme for the week. we have the 9 of Swords reversed with the 3 of Diamonds, the 4 of Clubs, and opinions. So this week with the 9 of Swords, you are really getting out of your anxiety this week. You're really getting clear about something that you were worried about. With the 4 of Clubs, clarity is definitely coming. The opinions of others are not necessarily needed. Just gonna say it, are not needed, because you have come to your own clarity. You have decided what you need to move forward. Have faith in that, and you do not have to listen to, turn that off. You don't want to listen to all the opinions of everyone else, okay? All right, so let's take a peek at your recent past. You had the 5 of Swords reversed with the 5 of Diamonds, the King of Hearts, and energy. So I feel like in the recent past with the 5 of Swords, I feel like someone, or you, baby, whoever walked away from a situation, you or someone else in your world, I feel like someone in the recent past tried to walk back. But then you or they or whatever the situation was, they did walk back. They did change things. Walking back changed things. It gave someone power, either you or them. And it also gave energy or required energy. So in the recent past, if you walk back into a situation, it changed some things in your life. Maybe it changed where you live. Maybe it changed your values. Maybe it changed your money situation. But whatever it is, whatever you walk back into, you had the power to do it. Now, if this was someone walking back into your world, they had the power to change your world big time. Okay, now that was in the recent past, and depending on where you're sitting in this message in the recent past depends on where you showed up. Okay, all right, now let's take a peek at the middle of the week. We have the 5 of Cups reversed with the 5 of Spades, the 5 of Clubs, oh my gosh, and release. So in the middle of the week with the 5 of Cups, you are starting to focus on that which is secure in your life. I feel like whatever it is, it's been there the whole time, but you kind of turned your back on it, and now you're finally saying, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give it a try. You're making a life change. You may even be moving in the middle of the week, but you're not completely decided about it. You're kind of back and forth. Let go of that wishy-washy behavior, but you won't be making a decision because your mind has to be like this, laser, before you make that decision to go into a new direction. You want to go into what is stable. You want to go into what has always been there for you. It could have been a job, a house, a relationship, whatever it was, it's always been there for you. You're deciding that maybe you'll go in that direction, but your mind is playing tricks on you. Your mind is like, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Yeah, you're going to have to release that part, okay? Now, that does not answer your question, but sometimes we're just in limbo mentally, okay? Now, let's move on to the end of the week. Maybe that might glean some light on this. Now, when we look at the end of the week, we have the 4 of Pentacles reversed with the King of Clubs, the 7 of Clubs, and boundaries. So I feel like by the end of the week, you are ready to release something of value. You really have decided what you want. And the 7 of Clubs, I feel like you're not 100% sure, okay, in this direction that you're going. You're not 100% sure in the decision that you're making. So I see you making the decision with boundaries. Yes, you're setting some boundaries here. Maybe the boundaries is, I will do this, and I will give it 2 months, or I will do this, but I'm only going to spend this amount of money. Whatever it is, I see you doing it, but setting boundaries within the decision-making process. Now, let's take a peek at your bonus here. You have the 2 of Pentacles reversed with the Judgment reversed, the 6 of Diamonds, the Joker, and moderation. So your bonus is telling me that, yeah, you're making the decision. You're not so certain if it's the right decision, but nonetheless, you're going to do it anyway. With the Joker, I feel like the Joker is going to make you with the moderation. The Joker is going to step in and have you slow down a bit until you decide completely what it is that you want. Because I feel like you're making a decision kind of in the middle of the week. And then you're kind of putting limitations on that decision because you're not so certain this is the thing that you want to do. So I see you moving forward hesitantly, putting up boundaries, putting things in the way, roadblocks in the way, so you can take that time to make that full decision here, because I feel you don't want to make a mistake. And I feel like the major thing here is you cannot listen to what other people have to say. You've agonized about this decision, whatever it is, whether it is love, whether it is money, whether it is job, or where you live. It doesn't matter. You've been agonizing this situation. Now you have to do something, but you're not certain what you want to do. Even though it feels stable, what you want to do is even the right thing. So this week, have faith. That was your spiritual card of the week. Have faith in what it is that you're going to do. Yes, take your time if you need to. I don't see you rushing anyway, because I see your head kind of going back and forth. So take your time. All right. So I'm going to leave that there. I send you joy. Namaste and much, much love sent your way.